Hey guys, welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and oh boy, we're on the verge of some good stuff. If only I don't run out of chips first, which it actually, or conveyor belts first, which it actually looks like I'm going to. So, we're not as quite on the verge of good stuff as I thought we were. That's alright. We'll get there. So, today we're going to make some blue chip processing units. And that means that we're going to start really upgrading my suit of armor. But we have run out of everything we need to actually make that happen, which is kind of funny. Because we're out of conveyor belts, we're out of a whole bunch of stuff. We got overly excited as usual and can't actually make anything happen. That's alright. But we are going to make the blue processing chips, and we're going to spend the first quite a few of those upgrading my armor. Like building new armor and... oh, actually let's improve this while we're here. Building new armor and just generally doing some good work is the plan. And upgrading the armor that I currently have, getting what is it, speed modules, getting extra roboports. It's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to get some new robots. They're going to get to work. It's going to be pretty thrilling, actually. And then, provided we have the time, which actually that shouldn't take too long, we start thinking about making the next level of science. Or rather, one of them. So at this point, science diverts into 3 different angles. I don't need that many. So we will start on the first one, and we'll go from there. We're going to need more science, not science. Power poles. Quite different from science packs. Ooh, that train came real quick. Where is that train even going? That train takes a really interesting loop to get there, and it's a bit terrifying. That's alright. Hey Dagoo, how you doing? Don't know where that train's actually going to end up, but it doesn't matter. I didn't grab everything I needed clearly. That's alright, we can go get iron. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. How's your streaming going these days? You're making those mad streaming dollars? Joke, no one's making mad streaming dollars. Oh, maybe you are actually, who knows? Oh, no, well, at least... The thing with the 5 AM start is at least you get it over with. Yeah, it's about how it is, isn't it? You don't do it for the money, you do it for the love. Because if you did it for the money, you'd have nothing. Oh, that's fair. I mean, you've been working pretty hard lately, so I respect that. Okay, so what do we need? We're going to need titanium plates, sulfuric acid, and advanced circuits. So titanium plates is actually going to be relatively easy to make. And we're going to make them... yeah, I think will be good. It might be too much titanium plates, but that's okay. We'll just do 2 for now. Let's just do 2 for now. Okay, so now we need to figure out how to get titanium. It does appear that we're almost out of underground pipes, so that's wonderful. And titanium we need to get from all the way up there. See, this is the thing. I do not... Oh, actually... What was I using titanium for? Clearly I was using it for something. I thought we were never using titanium. Oh. Wow, okay, that's right. That was the thing I was doing at the end of the last episode. And what do you know? Even though I forgot that I'd done it, that's where it is. That's convenient. Vibranium unfortunately doesn't exist. We don't have that big meteorite that's sitting in Wakanda. If we did though, I would 100% agree with you. Should always have a big Captain America shield. I don't know if you had a chance to watch the what was it called, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but that was a good show. I really liked that. I mean, I am loving what Disney Plus is putting out with their shows at the moment, so I was all about that show. I mean, I loved WandaVision. That was good too, and I'm so excited for Loki. But that's still like a while away now, but that's alright. It'll come out eventually. WandaVision was amazing later on, yeah. Yeah, I mean, just such a good show. It's next month. Loki's actually pretty close. I just want it now. I was originally thinking I was going to get it like immediately after Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then it was like, no, you're not getting it immediately. And I was like, but I want it immediately. And it turns out just because I want it doesn't mean I get it, which I think is a bit rude of them, but I guess that's what I have to live with. Is it rude of me or is it rude of them? Absolutely rude of them. They should cater to my whims, as fickle as they may be. But honestly, the show I'm really waiting for is the Miss Marvel one, which is still a little bit away. But it'll be here eventually, and then I'll be happy. Oh yeah, I know, right? Because I mean, you know they're gonna do like another, like a sequel movie to what happened in Falcon and Winter Soldier. Yeah, absolutely. I think the sting at the end will definitely have something to do with that. I don't really want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen the films, because they're good times. But I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. So I'm being very cagey with the words I use. Uh, Interesting. We probably don't need infinite of the. Actually, we probably don't even need that. That's the one. That's absolutely right. There was some good stuff on that. Okay, so we're going to need to improve our red chips because that was just pathetic. Oops. Wow, yeah, it does. I know what you meant, and anyone who watches the show knows what you meant. I know you're not actually being racist despite being Australian. You can't help it. Miss Marvel. She's my favorite comic book character, and I'm very, very, very excited about it. My wife is sick of hearing me talk about it, probably. Okay, so science continues going on. That's great. That's kind of an annoying place to put that, so we're gonna just change that up just a tad to make it do that. Okay, that's better. Okay, and that should start making my blue chips once we have red chips, which is a problem. Can we make some slightly better poles? We need tinned copper wire. That's actually relatively easy to get. I mean, we should have been getting these things for ages, so I'm just sad that we have to wait at all. But that's okay. Everything will come by eventually. We'll get it all. Okay, so that's mostly doing pretty well. We just need more red chips. So let's see what we can do to make those faster. I know. I've waited too long for the Black Widow film. I was making the joke that what they should do is just they gave the trailer for Shang-Chi and they should just swap them and just push Black Widow down the line and just, you know, push Black Widow down the line and just push Shang-Chi earlier, because it's like, when you got a new project, you're really excited to show everyone your new project and talk about it. That's what they should do with it, and just delay Black Widow further, because they got so excited about Shang-Chi. They're not doing that, obviously. They better not, because that would be pretty ridiculous if they did. But I also think they kind of should. Okay. The Bond films don't bother me as much because I've never seen a James Bond movie. This makes a lot of people upset, which is why I tell people whenever I can, because I'm a horrible bastard that way. But yeah, I know a lot of people are very excited about the Bond film and just getting more and more frustrated that it keeps getting delayed. But we'll get all that stuff. It'll come by. Oh, right. You know what? If I just grab these red circuits, who's going to stop me? My factory. I'm in charge. Just grab all these red circuits and I will take them down there, because the sooner I can start making some of these blue things. I mean, what do I need for power armor? I mean, that's the next thing. I start going, what do I need for power armor? I need 40 processing units. Okay, that's too many. Yeah, I have been told that I need to watch the Daniel Craig films. I've been told that's probably the best place to start, and I will get there at some point. Oh yeah, the Hawkeye show with Kate Bishop. Hell yeah, the cool Hawkeye. Okay, so we've now put extra processing modules just so we can make this a little bit more efficient. Okay, and there's a Hawkeye show. What else is there coming? There's there's a few good shows coming. Like, there is no shortage of good stuff on its way. I'm just gonna let them just keep building, because in the meantime I need to start gathering. No, I don't. I don't need to gather anything. I can just sit here for a little bit. Just no, I need so many of these blue chips. There's no reason to wait for them. Time to start gathering what I need. So, power armor is the first thing I need more than anything else. Which, the only thing that's going to be a struggle is the electric engines. Everything else sort of just comes along with the ride. Get some steel. Yes, they are. What If is a show that I don't know how I feel about it. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm just like, I don't know what it is. Like, I know the general premise of it, but I, I hope it's good, obviously, but I want What If to be good. I just don't want it to be like too sort of weird, but I stumbled across like a What If comic in the library, and I was like, oh, okay, but it was about the comics more than the movies. And it was just like, a what if Thanos joined the Avengers? And I'm like, what? Why would he do that? And just flicking through, it's like, oh yeah, that was always a trick. It was a trick. He was like, haha, I will become an Avenger, and then I lied. It's like, oh damn, how do we fall for that trick? But of course, they predicted it because he's Thanos. Okay, so what do we have at the moment? We've got only ones? Wow, why are we not at twos? That's relatively easy to get to twos. We need some reds, apparently. Might need some better bot modulars, actually. I go to modules. Personal robot ports, let's make those better. Okay, so we should... Let's grab some of those because I know we need them. Always going to need these. These will never be enough. I know that for a fact. What is happening here? Why is it... Oh, because these are slowed down. Why? Because we have just burned through all the tin. Oh, that's right. We may need to increase my filtering. As well as great that we're using all this stuff, we are actually using a lot more resources than we've ever been using before. So we probably need to get onto that next. By the way, Dagu, if you haven't seen it, or anyone actually watching, Mitchell's versus the Machines, very good. Totally check it out. It's amazing. We watched it last night, and it's such a good film. Okay, 1 power armor. Good. Yeah, no, definitely check it out. It is worth your time. It's Netflix. It is on Netflix. I need glass and silver. Funnily enough, I don't think I'm actually using silver for anything at the moment, which means... well, the silver's probably up here. Yeah, I'm not using silver for anything. Okay, well, I need glass. That much is known. And an exoskeleton, because we've now got our power armor, so let's chuck that on. Actually, let's stand over here first, because otherwise we're probably going to get an explosion. So just take everything off. Take the old armor off. Sure enough, we dropped a couple of things, nothing too bad. Power armor goes on. Pick my stuff up again. That back there. Okay, so now we've got power armor. We now can fit more things than ever before. And still have plenty of room for more things. We could put another exoskeleton, maybe? Better batteries would probably be good too. I don't have the technology for better batteries. Okay. So we do need better solar panels. Why would you do a PG Blade movie? That just seems like a mistake. That's weird. Couldn't go wrong with another Roboport. Although, of course, that means we'd need to build more construction bots. Maybe we could go... we've almost built it. We might as well finish it now. Alright. So, we need to get silver, so that way we can make better solar panels. Probably should have grabbed more of the electric motors while we were down there. But right now everything's just kind of crapping out because we don't have the power and it's nighttime. But that's okay. That's kind of to be expected, honestly. I should be using this charcoal line to just move a bit faster. The charcoal line, while it does make it move faster, is all over the place. And I think we got a problem somewhere. Oh wait, that's silver. That's what we're here for. So now we can build 3 better solar panels, actually. Might as well use the ones we've got, right? How much better do these produce? It goes from 45 kilowatt, or 30 kilowatts to 45 kilowatts, so it's marginally better. Wow, these are not producing near enough. That's troublesome. What is the problem here? Not enough water? Okay. You have the resource for a salination plant? No, we don't. We need advanced circuits, because of course we do. That's alright. We need to pick up more of those anyway. Okay, so, oh, no. I prefer to put those in my thing. So they should be charging these up slowly. If I get another exosuit, that'd probably be pretty good. Okay. So we've got the silver we need. Now we just need more electric engines rather, which are around here-ish. And we need more red circuits, which again they should be all over the place. Then I think I need to work on my filters. It shouldn't be too hard. Electric engines are over here. Really don't build enough of these, I feel. Then again, how many will we need? Probably a lot more later on, actually. So, exoskeleton. The problem with that is lack of invar, really? Wow, something wants invar for a change. Okay, red circuits. Cobalt might be a little light on. Oh no, we're fine with cobalt plate. It's red circuits, honestly. That'll push us to a decent place. And I believe that was the problem with the desalination plant, that we didn't have enough red circuits. Also enough aluminium. That can sort of solve itself there. Okay, that's more power grids. These are slow because tin is slow. Why is tin slow? Tin is slow because resources are slow because filters. Okay, we kind of already knew that, so easy fix. And we should have been able to build another exoskeleton if we had more red circuits. Which we don't have more red circuits, now we do. Okay, what will it take to build more construction drones? I would love to put another robo port in here. Oh, it does increase my construction area as well, which is neat. Batteries are charging. It is taking a little while because everything else is trying to charge at the same time, but it'll get there. It would be better if we were using... Hang on, yeah, we were going to make threes, weren't we? They need gold and titanium. Both are fairly easy to come by. Which is a weird statement when you think about it. Because that'll push it from 45 to 75, and that'll probably give us enough power. Okay, so... no, we don't really want to build more, but thanks for trying. Okay. Take those out. What are we lacking? More silicon wafers. Okay, well, they're easy. There they are. I think 10 will suffice. And that'll give us enough power to hopefully get what we need. Now, more construction bots before we go too far. What do we need for them? We need a bunch of stuff. The robot tools are the easiest part, so we've got 3 of them. We need another 7. Just steel. We're going to make them by hand. At some point in the near future, when we get 2 more levels of science, we will be making a lot of them. But we won't be making them. The machine, the grey goo will be making them. So 3, 4, 5, that's 8, 9, 10. Great. We need brains. We need brains. I mean, it's not untrue. What do we need for that? We need the basic circuit boards. Should have more. We have too many of those. That's all right. Better have too many than not enough, right? And we need transistors. Okay, so what are we lacking? Probably basic electrics. So 3. 3 plus that is cool. And then flying robot frames, which we need batteries, and then oh, actually by now we should have. Okay, so we now got more energy coming out of our solar panels than ever before. Even while running, they are still charging. That's neat. One more exoskeleton in. An exoskeleton 1 and 2. I mean, yeah, there's some serious speed increases there. Okay, I wasn't watching the screen there and a train just whizzed by, so that was scary. And 10 more flying robot frames. In fact, don't even worry about that. Just build 10 construction bots. Or 11. No, we don't need 11. Okay. That'll build the construction bots we need. Power is still at 0. Okay, it's still trying to catch up. That's fine. So filters. It's not called filters. It's called filtration. And we're going to need iron pipes for those. Okay, well, thankfully, again, I say this every time, I literally have a thing that just builds iron pipes for this very circumstance. Let's build 20. 20 is probably sufficient for now. And then we're going to need the frames themselves. 40 is not going to be near enough. Another 70 after that. That will probably suffice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. Hold up. There we go. Apparently we built frames thinking we were going to need them later. Good thinking, me. Okay, so that's going to be the filters. We're going to need belts, probably fine. We're going to need pipes, definitely. So we can got plenty of pipes ready. Right here. Definitely undergroundy boys. Probably don't need too many more of the straights. Which is a sentence and a half. Entirely untrue. Self-deprecating humor. Okay, and then we need to probably start worrying about the next thing that's actually going to power these. I can worry about that another day. And by another day, I mean like in a couple of minutes. What I need right now is to get this mineral sludge just going. Okay, see, this was a very simple design which worked, but we've since made something much more compact and useful. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of... Oh, this is going to be a scary thing to get rid of. I don't know how what this is going to break. Well, like they always say, there's only one way to know for sure, and that's to break it. They don't actually say that, but perhaps they should. As this, we don't need anymore. And then we're going to have to figure out what we lost. At least the construction bots are faster. Probably could have done this differently so I didn't end up with a bunch of geodes, but whatever. We're here now. So after this, we're going to figure out what's actually broken, because surely with what we just did, we've broken a bunch of stuff. There's no way we didn't. Actually, the geodes can probably go into there as well, as can everything else. Probably don't need a lot of this stuff anymore. Probably do need another chest though, because I mean, a lot of work is happening right now. And this is why I'm just glad to have the construction bots, because look at them go. They're just doing the job. No complaints. They're not being lazy for a change. I appreciate that. Of course, this is how I start a robot uprising, by implying they're ever lazy. They're the hardest, one of the hardest working things in the factory. I mean, the factory itself has a lot of hard-working components. Okay, well, one thing this has caused is actually the entire factory is shut down. When I said I don't know what this is breaking, I didn't mean literally half the factory. But hey, there we go. Let's just do that for now. Okay, so step one, get factory reconnected so at least something is working. Okay. That at least is working. Yeah, mostly. Okay. And I believe there's a bunch of junk just situated all over the place that we need to pick up. Oh, I love having these robots though. It's so good. Mineralized water. I believe mineralized water was coming up here and it was going through there, yes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to change that to be just going up here, because that's not going to interfere with anything else that's happening. Right. Also means I don't need those anymore, I don't need that anymore. Good. Now what I kind of want to do is just make this, because this was mostly pretty good aside from the parts that are a bit confusing. Okay, so let's move that to be directly in here. Just tidy that up a bit. Okay, the mineralized water goes in that way, it does go out that way. We're gonna need to connect that, the rest of that other things later. Sulfuric acid. But where is that going? Oh, it's probably going down here. At least it's meant to. That's fine. We'll worry about that later. And all my landfill is currently in boxes. It's okay. Figure that all out in a moment. So, the next step is making like a couple of these. We kind of want to do it like that. No. Fast transport's on the way. Oh, okay, I see. This is going to be another one of those things that once it's done, it should be pretty good and we shouldn't have to do this again quite the same way. And if we get rid of these, which is of course going to break a bunch more of my factory. All right. Now just trying to build all of this, so we're going to help it where we can. It would probably be good to get faster bots, but they're actually doing pretty well. You know, I just realized I haven't turned on the exoskeleton. That's how fast I run now. Heck yes. I'm a speedy lad. Andale, andale, arriba. Speedy Gonzalez was racist, right? I just thought about it. Speedy Gonzalez is probably hickin' racist. Well, that's my realization for the day. Oh well. So, given the fact we've built this way bigger than we really needed to, we actually probably also powered this up. Probably important. And we also need to figure out how to get a lot of charcoal into here. Now, there's a few ways we could do that. One of the ways is we could build one of these charcoal stations, which honestly is a good charcoal station. It does make a lot. Of course, it does use mineralized water, which is problematic in its own way. My power is a little bit light because of the just a massive amount of bot construction. I don't think my batteries actually had a chance to fully recharge, and even if they did, they've only got 20 megajoules of power in them. So, yeah. Let's just get these to be the brass pipes. But the bots are getting work done. And let's see if there's any construction-y things in here. There's a couple of things, but nothing I particularly need. This is how you properly grey goo, by the way, just launching drones upon drones into the air. Hell what may happens afterwards. Okay, we don't have enough filtration, so we kind of knew that was coming. And 2 more is hardly going to help it. I love the drones just all coming in and just launching in different directions. It is honestly one of my favorite parts of the game. It's so cool. But again, I think we've built too big too quickly, and we'll figure out what we need when we're done here, like when the drones stop working. And honestly, I think anything made out of copper is just a mistake these days. Anything made of copper and plastic, we're just entirely on about brass these days. We're like a ska band. If we don't have brass, we're not interested. Then I gotta figure out how the heck to get charcoal here. That may be an interesting dilemma. Okay, so did they stop working because we're out of pipes? They did. Okay, so this has at least started working again, so factory probably suffered a little bit while that happened. So what do we need? We need a bunch of brass pipes and like 14 or so filtrations. And we also need to figure out how to get a lot of charcoal in a very small amount of space. Maybe we can make the charcoal come out here? I mean, would that fit? I mean, it would fit for one. One may be all we need, though. One may be all we need. It's an interesting prospect. If we do one here and one here, just don't like this system. Or we could just do another charcoal system, another green algae system here, and that'll supply plenty of charcoal. Like if we do one of them, like, I don't know. I don't even know where we would put it. How big is it? That's probably the real question. That is the size it needs to be. Nope. I mean, I could put it there. That actually works pretty well. This area is kind of a wash, honestly, but that's what we're left with. Yeah. And that'll give us the charcoal we need to do this, and we can actually get rid of the bit in the middle. Or we could have a train system, have the train drop off the charcoal. That might not be bad either. So we would double this size. Have a train. You know what? Anything that involves another train, I'm happy with. I like that idea. So we're just going to expand this out. And we're going to do another loop because loops are fun. There are worms out there. Worms are less fun. I've lost my circle somewhere. My circle plan. Where did it go? Probably in a box. There's a lot of stuff on the boxes that I really wish wasn't in boxes. Sure. The glass can stay in that box, I suppose. Hmm. Can't help but notice that my circle plans aren't there. Means my circle plan is probably elsewhere. Thankfully, I made a circle of my own. Thankfully, I put it in the book. But it's apparently not the same circle. Rude. It's still a good circle, guys. That'd be rude. And we'll put this... I don't know where we want to put this. The higher up the better, actually, because that'll... The less weird intersections we have, I think the happier we'll be. Okay, these worms are being problematic. They're making noise, I don't like it. They're scaring me, they're scaring the school children. And when the school children are scared, I don't like it. Because they're scared. Get out of here, worms. Stop scaring the children. The construction bots are what I call my children. Apparently. Okay. And this would be a good place for the circle, the infamous circle. That they're spaced incorrectly. Are you serious? Why would that happen? The infamous circle. Okay, well this is going to be one of those design flaws that... Oh gosh. Is there no tidier way to do that? Or is this going to be a weird loop that I can never fix? Okay. That's just how it's going to be. Fine. I mean, there's so many ways I could have fixed that, but none of them I could be bothered to fix. So that's on me. Look at that. That's what you call character. Or an absolute fuck up. It's really up to you what you want to call it. I call it character. Panda calls it a fuck up. I think that's rude of her. I love her, but I think it's very rude of her, and I wish she wouldn't. Okay, these need to be... Oh yeah, they're drained. Of course they are. Okay, so... And then... Actually, we kind of wanted that train, but there it goes. Okay. Wait, why is nothing coming through? Oh, you know what? We must have cut an acid line. That would make sense. We may have done that. Okay, so that's an acid line there. Yeah, we absolutely cut an acid line. That's okay. So we'll fix that now. And that's the thing. When I got rid of all that other stuff, there was always a high chance, almost infinite chance that this was going to happen somewhere. We're going to do this out of plastic because the sooner we connect this and get it working again, the better everything will be. And that will get the acid back on track, hopefully. I can't help but feel we didn't actually get acid back on track with that. Still broken, huh? Why? Because there's no actual pipe there. Derp-a-derp. Okay, and that should flood everything back with acid. Yep. Cool, and that gets things working again. Of course, we are about to break it again. Makes you wonder why even bother, right? Maybe we should get the train working before we break it again. That might be a good idea. There's no reason to actually break it right now. So what do we need? More algae farms would be good, but I don't know if we actually need them. What we need more than anything else is more filters. We need a train to be over there, so a new train would be good. We've got the new stop. We're going to need 2 stops. So a stop to this madness. We're going to need a new train to pick up charcoal. Honestly, this is a train that I probably want to have a cargo to in it. Normally I don't worry about cargo twos, but this is a train that'll actually need it. It'll actually use a cargo two. So, locomotive. We'll do a locomotive 2 as well. Cargo 2. And while we're here, let's just pick up some filtrations. Which you're going to need basic circuit boards. Do we have enough? Oh, we probably do actually. If we've got just enough things, it means we've probably miscounted and we're going to be short 1 or 2. That is exactly how this game works. I've played this enough. It's not called filter, it's called filtration. More iron pipes, easy enough. That's too many iron pipes, probably. Let's just build as many as we can. Cool. We've got trains, we've got cargo, we've got things that we need. Running a little low on signals. Go wrong with a few more of them. And of course we will want to enhance my algae farms later, but for now I think they're okay. Oh, so which way is this going? Going downwards. Alright. Always good to have that in mind before you start building. Okay. Then we're going to do... You know, I said I really wanted more of these rail signals. Turns out I actually did still need more. Okay. Oh, because I didn't actually build them. Ha! Okay, welcome to train stop. And we're going to build 6 titanium chests. Normally I don't build titanium, but this is a special circumstance. And stack inserters. You're going to have the steel for that. I guess I better get the steel for that then, huh? I mean, we can have regular inserters into here. How are these going to go? That's going to split into 3, into 2, split into 2. Yep, that's exactly going to work in a way that's not going to be terrible. Joke there is it's actually going to be terrible. Right. It'll do. I mean, I know there is a lot of ways to do like a proper splitter, and maybe I should look into those, but given the fact I just want to get stuff done, I don't really care enough. So, stack inserters, that's 3, 4, 5. That's 6. Yes, good. Okay, now we need a train. Now, it would be ironic if we forgot to connect this to the charcoal line so it actually fed the train itself. So we're not going to forget to feed the train. Is that actually irony? I don't know. But it looks like I have actually forgotten anyway. But as long as you don't forget permanently, it's okay. Okay, now we need to make sure the train, or all this has power. Okay. We can make more steel furnaces while we're at it. We can make 2 more. Cool, let's do that. just to get through these wood blocks a little bit faster. No. Shit. I have to catch that stuff before it all goes everywhere. Okay. That was almost a disaster. Okay. The charcoal fills that up. We make lots of charcoal, and that's going to be distributed among the factory. Lovely. Those are going to be called charcoal pick, because I always call things with similar names. Full cargo or time past 5 minutes. 5 minutes. One thing we haven't picked up is more brass piping. Well, it's just over there. Oops. I wanted those pipes. And we can turn on my fast boots. All right. And now is where we really cause some damage. Oh, no, please stop. Please stop, sir. Ah, the train does not have good brakes. Okay. Do we have enough for assemblers? We do, but not many. They just spread out and send their pipes. Yes! Build the pipes, my fiends! Why are they fiends? They're robots. Oh, that probably actually explains a lot. Robots are heckin' fiends. Okay. So now what I actually want to do is I want to get rid of this. Not yet though. No, there's no time like the present. But what if there was a time like the present? Oh, I'm so nervous about doing this. It's basically cutting the heart out of my factory for a short time. Yeah, let's just get some iron and steel just to make sure. This is actually broken now. For some reason. Why is this broken? A new discovery? This is broken because purified water is so high? No? Slag slurry is so high and it's not being used for anything? I don't know. This will probably be demolished fairly soon, actually. Okay, iron and steel. That's what I was looking at. I'm now at a new part of the base where I'm just changing how I do things. And it'll be good, but right now it's just a bit of teething issues. And these happen. Because at this point, I'm making how the base is going to be for the rest of the game. More advanced circuits. You know what? That's fine. So a lot of this will be demolished very soon. Especially here. And we will be using it to make the much cleaner, sterile environments that we're seeing here. Like, this is the sort of sterile environment that you would have, like, some terrible tune playing, like, and signifying that, like, the evil has come. Because all creativity has been wiped out of the system now. Okay. Got full stuff, do we? I think I just chucked a construction bot on the ground. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Can the construction bots please pick up the construction bots? Thanks. Yeah, you just pick them all up. They don't need to be charged like that. Okay, so the plan here is I want to do quite a narrow belt, and we want to do 6 titaniums again, and we want a train stop. Because the idea is we want to maximize the... Yeah, that's probably fine. We want to maximize how much stuff comes out of here. Okay, I noticed that we're running out of belts. That's nothing to be afraid of. I'm slightly scared, but it's okay. Until empty, and we're going to... We need to put some red wires on this as well. Yeah, that's probably good. Because we don't actually want this to always be... Well, like, we don't always want trains here, because we are probably going to make more charcoal trains. Enable condition is less than, say... 15,000. No, that's probably too much. 10,000. And we are actually going to put an inactivity clause in here as well, just in case. Okay, train. Go! Now I've got that long to power it, I suppose. By taking along with that, it will go inactive and have to go away again. Fuck, that train comes fast. Oh no, we haven't... There we go. We want half of them to be going a little bit downwards as well. Right. And we want an assembler, a couple of assemblers actually. They come in like that. Wow, is that empty already? Wow, that moves so fast. If we go like that. And then out like that. Now, of course, I am negating the fact that I probably won't be able to convert these to be ceramic ones later, but that's okay for now. I'm not too fussed about that for now. Out, out, in, begin. And there. This one needs to be going offset it. Okay. And we will do similar things. Yeah. And I do it like this. This should work. Why did that not work? Oh, okay, I see. If I do it like that, then it, why is it different? Shouldn't be different. Oh, wow, for some reason it's not actually meshing up properly. Not really a problem. I don't care anymore, I've just realized. And we are out of belts, because of course we are. Okay. And then these will go like, nope, that, come out like that, and same idea. Cool. So then I gotta figure out how to wire, pipe everything together. Why did that all jam up? Because it's not getting anything. Of course it's not. How's this train going? It's filling up nicely. We are almost not making enough algae for it though, which is a problem for another day. So because we can move fast right now, we can just run over there. We may need to pick up more filters, but we definitely need to pick up more belts. But we run fast now, so it doesn't matter. We just like, we don't care, we just run where we want, I don't give a shit. You literally cannot catch me, I am literally a gingerbread man. I'm not a gingerbread man? I'm not literally a gingerbread man? Okay, well I was wrong then. That's all jammed up permanently. Hmm? I'm just white bread. I mean, I am white, so yeah, I suppose. Okay, and that's all wired up. That's putting those out. Okay, so how do we connect the crystal slurry to everything? The ideal way to do it would be to some good way to do it. That would be this. I mean, that connects them to each other. It doesn't actually connect to the main line. But that's okay, because that's the next part. And that connects like that. The mineralized water, that connects like that. The mineralized water is connected. That's a good start. Now it's about getting the crystal slurry in. It looks like this mineralized water also got jammed up somehow. Right. Okay, that's crystallized water going in. Now finally, and here's the important part, actually making this work. I mean, go figure, right? That's the important part, huh? And then we should start seeing some filtering. And we are. Now the next problem, while we've got the sulfuric wastewater going away, the mineral sludge now needs to be connected to a point where it can be used. Not a huge problem, because what we can do now is... That was a good little system. I liked that. The only thing I didn't like about it is how it didn't have those on it. There we go. And also the fact that it's using the wrong type of pipes, but that's a common problem. Okay, so that should mean the mineral sludge is being exhaled. Mineralized water coming in. That is not getting a lot of crystal slurry. It's getting some. Now why is it not getting a lot? Is it because mineralized water is full? Probably. I thought that's what we built that for. Oh. Mineralized water is full, but not the way that it should have been. Okay. Because that's what we have this tank for. And this is probably something that will go away when we use our redundant, or we'll get rid of the old ones. That's right, we're going to get rid of the old ones. It's every Arkham player's dreams, just get rid of the old ones. Okay. Everything should be going fairly smoothly now. At least for this new facility that I've made. Crystal slurry should be going down. These all appear to be working to some degree. Nothing apparently is jammed, it's just ingredient shortage. And the ingredient shortage is because we don't have enough of these. So chucking 200 more filters on the lines should help. Oh gosh, we're not researching anything? How long have we not been researching anything for? Been so focused. It'll be interesting. I just really intrigued to see how bad the... Well, it's not backed up at all actually. I guess while I was doing all that, not a lot was being manufactured, so that would make sense. Okay. So now one of the problems we may have is we're still just not making enough. That's slow, that's the problem. Okay. Pretty sure I had some ore crushers around. Oh, the ore crusher 2s, that'll have to do. The problem is all the red's trying to come through at once, but that'll speed up as we deal with these. As the colors start mixing a bit better, that should stop being a problem. And you can see that starting to happen. It's just the long lines of one color that's the problem, but that'll fix itself. Okay, so the next problem is I've jammed all these, and I'd like to at least have them going for the moment. So that's jammed because crystal slurry is maxed out. That's probably because the filters down here are broken somehow. The wastewater's not connected. Oh yeah, that'll do it. How do I connect the wastewater? How did I used to connect the wastewater? Through here, up here, and then it just stops. Okay. That's how I used to do it then, clearly. There we go, that should get all of them going again. Yep, and with them going, that is also making everything else work. These working again? No. No, it's not working. What are these connected to then? What were they connected? Oh, were they connected to the other filter system? Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt you. That's the thing I deleted. Okay, now is it working? Yeah, now things are moving along a little better. Okay, so wasn't super needed that, but it's just good to get the extra mineral sludge happening. So crystal slurry, a little bit light, mineralized water doing fine. Yeah, okay, so everything's more or less continuing onwards now. Feel like we might need more. No, crystal seeding's actually doing well. So, does that mean we're making more uranium? No, no it does not. Because other stuff is happening. Why is that not being made? It's not getting the minerals. Why is it not getting the minerals? If these boys are eating the minerals. No, they're not even eating that much. How much mineral sludge are we making? How badly did I break this? We are making comparatively more. We used to be making at best 54k, and we are making 58k. So we are making more. I think the problem might be that it just did nothing for a long time, and it's just trying to catch up. That's going to be my logic, and I'm going to stick to it. And if I'm wrong, oh boy, am I not happy about what's going on. Okay, so we're just going to grab this. Grab the one underneath it as well. Why is it being so finicky today? We're going to need more sand. Thankfully, there's a lot more sand. Yeah, that's going to be the next to go, honestly. I don't like the fact that it's not happy about... It's never going to be happy, is it? Right. Alright. So just preparing one more of these. Probably should power it too, what do you reckon? This will all be ripped apart soon because it's just a much more efficient factory design. And we're going to also upgrade these to be all brass pipes. Okay. I love when the bots are working. It's so good. I mean, this is only the first step. Like, second step of bots working is going to be pretty incredible. Okay. Looks like that didn't quite connect, but that's alright. After all, it's faster apparently to build diagonally, according to the subreddit. I don't know if that's true, but it is funny if it is. Aren't there some boxes here of just crap? There are boxes of crap. Oh man, efficiency modules. Oh, my circle! I don't need that circle anymore. I knew I'd find it eventually. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we've got a bunch more washing plants that we can pick up. Sounds like water's rushing through here again. That's cool. What are we lacking? Washing plants. Oh, batteries are down. Washing plants, some seafloor pumps. Actually, do I have those? Do I have the... I do have a resource for those. Need the one actually. Cool. I just need some washing plants, which I may even have where I was doing the filter work, because I know I dropped a lot of stuff off over there. The next problem may be sulfuric acid and making resources, but we'll see. Sure enough, we do have more washing plants. We got lots of them, in fact. Yikes. We really need to build better batteries. How do I build better personal batteries? Personal battery Mark IIs. Oh, they're actually really easy to build. It's just the science that's required. And the science will be happening very soon. And we do actually already have a flare stack. So that should be everything going, which would make my geodes wonderful. If we could build these, which would be needing advanced circuits, we would probably be making even more stuff. Actually, we've got an advanced circuit train. How much has that gotten it? 28. That's just going to have to be enough. Actually, we need 25. It's exactly enough. Well, exactly plus 3. Thank you, train. You can go back to pickup. That's really lucky that we just happen to have the exact things we needed for that. And then, wait, why is only one side of this working? Why is that not working at the moment? Wow, really? Just one pipe was all it needed. Ooh, that one pipe almost ruined me. I mean, it didn't almost ruin me. That's a bit of an exaggeration. But it is significantly better to have that one pipe. Okay, so I'm just going to sit here for a little bit while I wait for these to be built. And well, while I do that, actually, how is my sludge production? Has it gone up again? That's right, it's gone down. Why would it go down? Everything's better. Got almost everything you want. I mean, it's not like it has any backlogs anymore, right? Maybe that's, well, rather, it shouldn't have been creating backlogs anyway. Well, I don't know. Maybe if we have some stack inserters, we can make things a little bit faster over here. Maybe that would help. Let's do one for now. Because every time these get held up, it does mean that the reds aren't being processed quite as fast. And we prefer not to have things held up. Because the faster these get processed, if ever there's like a red thing in here, it just gets stuck for a little bit. And we don't want anything getting stuck. We want it to just be flowing smooth like butter. Smooth butter. What we want. Also improving crushers. I thought we had some better crushers, or we're just thinking about getting better crushers. Okay. Time to bring in the steel train. Thankfully, I know we've got a steel train. I was kind of saying we should have everything on the bus, but it's just really nice to have a train that just gives you the exact thing you need. Because right now, these aren't crushing fast enough. Okay, steel train, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming. You can leave now. Would that also allow me to build more stack inserters? Yes, because apparently that's what I was lacking. Cool. Are those actually working any faster? Certainly doesn't look like it. Because they need to be more stack inserters. Yes, embrace the glory that is the stack inserter. Out of inventory space. Yes! Does appear to be going alright though. And I imagine the side's having the exact same problem. It is indeed. But in a different way. Same problem, different problem. Okay, so 1, 2. Or you're better off having 2 inserters. Either way, it should have sped the whole process up a bit. That's the main thing. So how are we going with crystal sludge over here? Crystal slurry rather. It's... still not much. Like, whatever we're doing is just not quite... I think the problem is here I need to be tearing through these faster. Okay, it's time to start building more of these. And sure enough, I think it does actually need 2 stack inserters to get through it properly. Okay, that is helping. I thought. Yeah, when it's pulling from the other side, that's good, because that means it is starting to catch up on that side. Oh gosh, we're back to this problem, are we? It's slowing down. Dang. We're really fighting to get through it, but it's just so hungry. This factory gotta eat. Rocks. The factory's eating a lot of rocks. That's a... Sorry? I believe rock-type Pokemon eat rocks, yeah. I don't... Actually, no, I've seen rock-type Pokemon eat food. I have not thought about rock-type Pokemon in a while and what they eat, but I've seen rock-type Pokemon eat food in the anime, so... Blowing my mind on that one, babe. You did. My wife is playing a lot of Pokemon. She's got a lot of Pokemon questions. She's never really been into Pokemon. She didn't grow up with it as a kid. And so she's loving Pokemon Snap, and it's just like, oh man, Pokemon. And as you all know, I'm a Pokemon master. I'm not. But if I was, I'd tell you. I did just tell you I was, but I'm not. That was a lie. Okay. Anyway, look, I'm just going to avoid this conversation. Grab this. I'm going to need more cobalt, apparently. Because the problem is, whatever I'm doing here, I also kind of need to do in both of them. Because there's a lot going on here. And it looks like incremental changes, but they're actually quite significant. Because if you can get this running smoothly, you will just end up having just a better supply of minerals constantly. So how are we going with the mineral sludge? That's always the question we care about. And it's low. It's really low. I would have thought this would have boosted it quite significantly, but apparently not. I mean, that side's doing well. I mean, that side's actually doing possibly better than it's ever done before. Mineralized water is low. That's problematic. Is that what? Oh, okay, actually, let's look up crystal sludge, because that might... Crystal slurry, rather. Because that is actually what we're directly affecting right now. Actually, just look up slurry. Oh, we're just getting crystal slurry, okay. I mean, it's not that much better. I did break some of these. And it's probably not happy about that. Why is this broken? Because it doesn't have any sulfuric acid? Okay, that's probably what it is. We do have like several facilities that just aren't running because they ran out of acid because I never supplied them. Or rather, I stopped supplying them. So if we connect these back up to acid, there's probably actually a few things that broke when I did that as well, now I think about it. Because the acid very well may need to go through multiple lines. That's just not happening anymore. Cannot connect. things with different fluids. What? Should be sulfuric acid. Is it not? It is not. That was the sulfuric acid line. Okay. That's nothing. Okay, so that should start melting those down. Yeah, I imagine those were all stopped working as well. So yeah, that would explain why we do have had a lot less slurry, because our acid wasn't going through the more minor parts of the base, like the older parts. We did just break a large section of the base to do this, I suppose. Because I mean, all these things should have been generating stuff, and they weren't anymore. And sure enough, crystal slurry is super high. And mineralized water has hit the bloody ground. Well, you know, you can't have everything you want, I suppose. Or anything you want, I suppose, is also true. Okay, so that's alright. We can make a new electrolyzer plant. Wait, why is it not? Hang on. Why are you not working? Your mineralized water. Wait, hang on. Your mineralized water is. I think I just found a broken other thing. Okay. So now that mineralized water is going out. These should be kicking up again. Wow, when I broke this, I really did break it. But it looks like it's pretty much fixed now. So now let's have a look at these fluids that tend to matter to me. Slurry and sludge. I mean, immediately crystal slurry is, what is it now? 47? 47 was about, yeah, it was not at 47 before. Likewise, slag slurry, no, mineral sludge. Currently at 46, it used to be 54. Well, it's still fixing itself, I suppose. Maybe we'll still build the extra electrolyzers. It's still not a bad idea. We don't have power problems at the moment, do we? That's always a thing worth checking. No, we've still got plenty of power. How is my uranium going? I don't think it's changed too much. Yeah, we've got 11. It's still not quite getting there. Alright, if we add more electrolyzers, then we'll get more stuff happening. The good news is these are actually using the correct things. Okay, and also I think the hydro plants need to be behind these for the next one, because that's taking up a lot of extra space. Hydro plants take the back. Then the... Yeah, okay, we're going to change this plan a little bit. But the important part is this part is still really good, and I still really like it. And I just want to have a little bit extra room just to be able to play around with. So we're not building the research today. I think I'm pretty certain of that now. But what we are doing is making sure we've got... What? No. Making sure we've got the minerals for future usage. So we're just expanding our mineral line, and honestly, that's always beneficial. Like you can never, it's never a waste of time to improve your resource throughput. So, what else will I need? Well, stuff. Good. I figured it out. I need more stuff. So hydro plants are good. I probably don't have any of these resources, to be fair. Yeah, hydro plant 1. Woo. I would prefer 3s, but 1s will not do it. Electrolyzers, I mean, let's build electrolyzer 3s. You know, go big or go home, right? Layer stacks, how are we doing for those? 3 of them. Well, we need 4 of them, so... And we really need to boost my batteries. And these guys are just being right rambunctious. Which is never safe. Because all you need to do is just make one slight mistake forgetting they're there, and all of a sudden they start shooting you. We've run out of pipes entirely. That's fun. Alright, so that gets rid of them. Oh, now that gets rid of them. Okay, so what we might do is I still like this out front, because that's really the meat and potatoes of the whole expedition. Oh, we got more charcoal coming in, that's cool. How was my charcoal looking anyway? Looking pretty good, actually. I don't have enough fibers coming through, but that's not my fault. I like how I say it's not my fault. Like, is it my fault? No, it's not my fault. How could it be my fault? It's entirely my fault. I don't think it's great, but I suppose that's true. Can't hear Panda right now, but she's saying it's good that it's my fault because at least I know. It's good to admit that when you've got a fault, right? How I feel. I don't really know where this train's going. My train network is trash. She's like on one side saying like, you know, you're doing a great job, and then she calls me trash. I really need to get you on the call sometime just so you can like insult me while I play. You do keep me honest. But at the moment everyone just hears one side of the conversation. Not that it really matters too much actually. One day. Okay, so what we need is steel pipes, brass pipes, aluminium. Gosh, we need so much stuff. That's okay. We're probably going to need some stone bricks as well, because always need stone bricks. And we're always going to need these circuits. I suppose blue circuits is probably maxed out for now, because they didn't really make it. We're not making infinite blue circuits. And we're going to need my pipes. Actually, we can probably put these away as well for now, because we're not doing more washing plants anytime soon. Okay, how are we doing for electrolyzers? Not great. Kind of was hoping we'd be doing better. Because we need more aluminium plates. Well, those are actually pretty easy to get. Are they though? Yes, they are. And it looks like research is beginning to come through again. Okay. Oh, we've got too much crap in the crap box. You want to pause and figure it out? Sorry guys, just a moment. Just a second. Alright, I'm back. Hang on, no I'm not. Alright, I am back. For some reason Pokemon Snap is making no sound. I have no idea why that could be. It just stopped making sound, but when you go into the menus it works. I don't know if there's a common thing the game does, or if it's just doing it now just to be a pain. Okay, so let's just get everything here, everything that I love into here, and then we put all the stuff in the crap box. Okay, is there anything else we can put in the crap box for now? Look, flotation cells, we don't really need them that often. Assembly machines ones, while they're not super useful, useful every now and then. Okay, that'll have to do for now. Okay, so I still need steel, which conveniently is right there. Electrolyzers, okay, so that's going to be a lot of them. Start the next game or like the next round and see if the sound goes away again. If it does, just quit the round and start again. Like reset the console. I have no idea what Pokemon Snap's doing right now. It's a weird game. Okay, so that's building a lot of electrolyzers. That's good. That's going to take some time, unfortunately. Meanwhile, we'll start gathering the things we need for chemical plants. More advanced circuits. Good news, we've always got plenty of stuff for that. The funny thing is all the stuff that I'm doing is just taking more of my resources. Wow, do we not have any advanced circuits? Oh, we've got 19. Why are they slow? Because of this. Why are they slow? Because of this. Why are they slow? Because of tin, I imagine. Yeah. Yeah, it's because everything's trying to catch up with other things that they've been making. And they'll catch up. Right now, it's just a little bit late. And if we had more mineral sludge, that wouldn't be a problem, but we just don't have that mineral sludge yet. Things are slowly turning on as time goes by. But unfortunately not much. I mean, that's why we're doing this sort of thing, too. Oh, crystal slurry's high. Mineral... Why are these not going? Yeah, it's just because they don't have the mineralized water. We're going to need hydro plants as well. Why don't we have those iron pipes and iron plates? Again, good news, I built those. Probably don't need that many actually, but... Okay, electrolyzers coming online, chemical plants, I want more than 2 of those. So I am going to need to get whatever the heck I've made of the... Oh no, I lost them. They ran away. I'm going to have to go down there and pick up what I can find. I'm going to have to steal them. Turn on exosuit! Sprint! To oblivion! Well, there's lots of them here, so... Yoink! Okay, chemical plants. Brass gear wheels. Off I go again! If I had more batteries, I could just run everywhere. Or if I had a fusion, Oh, wait, what? Are we not producing enough brass? Oh, because copper. We've never had a problem with brass before. Hmm. Problematic. We do also need to start building some electrodes, which are going to need carbon. 115 is not quite going to cut it. Okay. What else are we lacking? Probably flare stacks. 1, 2, 3. We need one more. Just keep sprinting. Now we could increase speed modules to make things get done slightly faster. It would of course increase my energy requirements. I don't know if I really want to do that right now. Just because if you go too crazy with energy, then you just end up shorting out your entire base. Not quite in the same way as you do in Satisfactory, of course, which is just like with a very like nice, which is always fun. Here's an interesting question. Why is that side crashed out? I don't know why it's crapped out, but what we can do is that, and that should... Oh, because we got rid of one of the flare stacks, didn't we? Again, that's another thing that probably has been costing me some resources for a while. Turns out when you break stuff properly, you can really break stuff in this game. Go figure, right? Okay, so that's water. Water is neat. And we will put flare stacks down. Did actually have enough of those, interestingly enough. And we do want to do something like this, but not exclusively that, because that was actually a pretty rubbish job when I did that. Put the flare stacks in a better place, maybe? Like, could we put them right here? Okay. So that's not quite how I want this to be, but it'll have to do. for now. Why is that not happy about that? Actually, higher up would be good. Okay, so we'll put that in there. And this is actually going to come around very similar to that one. Excuse me. Okay, and we do actually want to build these as electrolyzer 3s. That's how we've designed this. We do not have enough electrolyzer 3s, but that's okay. Oops. Okay. That's not particularly a great number of things to be putting through. They come through there. Come out. Yeah, that's the weirdness of what I did last time. Still not great. The important part is it's better. Oh wow, it just connected that to the main water line, did it? Cool. Great work, guys, you did it. That's how it's supposed to be. So it actually was right. It just looked weird. And that... No, it was still pretty trash. Purified water. If I remember rightly, we had no plan for that and then clarified. Thankfully, we got room for clarifiers. Okay, and chemical plants. Oh, we've got enough for like 2 of them. That's not great. Well, look, we've got electrodes. Let's just fire them up and see what happens. I mean, could be worse. And then we'll fire it back down there. Man, I love it when the bots are working. So good. Liquefiers. We don't have enough stuff for liquefiers. We don't have iron again. What is the problem here? Purified water. That's right, we need purified water, don't we? Okay, well, I've got the hydro plants. Plan for this is quite simple. No, it's not. I can't bother doing what I was going to do. And a clarifier at the end. Whatever a clarifier looks like. I haven't built them, that's why I couldn't find it. We are now at the time we should be ending, but I want to finish what I'm doing. Because if you don't finish what you're doing, you have to start again from the next day, and that's a pain. I make it sound like it's a game in itself, you know, dawn of the first day type situation. Right. Power, 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 power. Pump. Don't have the iron for it. I already know that. Oh. I do have the iron for it. That's asking you questions I wasn't quite aware of that I was having to ask today. Such as, why did I not have the power for it before? Okay, so a couple ways you do this. You do it one like that. You move that like just the tiniest of bits across. Of course we could. We're the boss. We decided we move the things the tiniest bits across. Okay, so the mineralized water comes out, as does the regular water. And that we may want to do a top-up valve on that. So we don't have to... That's just a little top-up valve. If I can find it, there it is. Just so that way you the water from here first. Means I don't need to worry about what the heck is going on there. Okay, so it should be making... It'll sort itself out, actually. As that number goes down, it'll sort itself out. Yeah, and it's running faster now. Cool, and then the mineralized water, of course, you got to deal with that, because if you're not dealing with that, that's literally why we're doing this whole project. Okay, so the mineralized water goes in there, and we're going to need regular water, which we could even just take like that. Use that water. I mean, no one else is using it, right? I mean, not significantly. I guess quite a large part of my factory is using it, but it's not the point. Not the point I'm trying to make anyway. Now, while it's incomplete, that should be what I need for the mineralized water today. I'm actually not super happy about the fact that it's got a way to get a... Oh my god, what is this madness? Okay, so that should be lots of mineralized water coming in now. A lot of charcoal going out as well. Now, the main source of are things happening is looking at the uranium and seeing how that's going, and it's not. Wonderful. But we got... I was going to say plenty of crystal slurry, but we just don't. It hasn't fixed itself. How many more of these do we need to make before we're actually good? And we haven't actually created that much more mineralized water, I suppose. Well, like, we've created a little bit more, but... I just don't want to quit. I want to just get this done. Iron, steel, okay. I'm so close to finishing. I just got to get this bit done. This is the problem with this game. It is like one more turn, except not in a turn-based thing. But minerals are being made. Things are being refined. Science is being done, so clearly we're not all bad. Looks like sulfuric acid's still high, so that's exciting. If that collapses, then so does the base, like many other things in this game. We're gonna need more cobalt to carry around, aren't we? Yes, we are. Because these things are also running too slow. That's alright. I think we'll be fixing that up the start of the next session. Just getting a little bit more of the production happening. Then like it's always going to be a fight between mineralized water and crystal slurry. Like that is the eternal struggle, honestly. But mineralized water with this new facility should boost it. So before we quit today, how have we actually improved anything? Crystal slurry, that's how much it is now. And you know what? Yeah, it's back to where it was. That silence is just because I'm like, that's not actually a great answer. Back to where it was is just like, what have I done? Mineral sludge. Well, this should be good. This should be like improvement. And you know what? It is. It was at 56k before, and now it's 55 or 58. There we go. That's improvement. That's actually something we need to see. Wow, it's even gone up to 62 at points. Right. So we are making more mineral sludge. So as it starts to catch up with itself, you know, it will start making the solder and all that sort of jazz again. And then science will be coming through. I mean, science is coming through. But there's no reason to start working on a new science thing until we have this sorted out. Once we have the crystals and the slurry just going absolutely nuts, then we can start thinking about making another science, but there's no reason to start building a new science when we can't even sustain the one we've got. And we're close to it. We are very close to it. I think like maybe another washing plant facility, maybe another electrolyzer if required. That'll get us back to where we need to be. Could possibly boost the acid a little bit, but I think mostly that's okay. I mean, it's maxed out. It's fine. And this will, oh no. This will be enough to sustain 84,000 crystal slurry a minute, was it? 84,000 crystal slurry a minute, whereas this... Yeah, this isn't even doing 67, so what I've got will be enough for the time being. So I could probably, yeah, I definitely could do another washing plant thing. It's going to be a lot more building, but of course I've got the bots for it. Although copper being a little bit slow right now is not a good sign. They're backing up in a couple of places, and that backup is actually going to be something that does happen for a little while. I mean, it is making it occasionally. It just needs to speed up a bit, and it'll get there. Like, the thing is, the base is going to get there as we go on. So we have... Yeah, and I like this pattern. It is quite nice, quite elegant. It's... The best part about it is you can copy and paste it, so I can just make huge rows of it should I need to. Anyway, I am done for today. I've gone a little bit over time today, but that's okay. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed today, please give a follow, or and that way you can find out when I am next streaming. Otherwise, if you've enjoyed this and you don't want to be catching it live, you can also catch me on youtube.com/SeiferKatt. The Twitch address, if you're watching on YouTube, is twitch.tv/SeiferKatt. It's SeiferKatt in both places. So if you figured out how to spell one in one place, you figured out how to spell it in both places. Good job. I'm impressed. That sounded condescending, I assure you. It wasn't meant to be. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and I will hopefully see you guys next time where we expand the mineral production and we start getting other things again. I really do want to get the purple science made. But of course, once I get purple science, this is me trying to end. I just want to play this game all the time. Once I get the purple science made, then of course I need to start getting the yellow science made. But then, then we get some real shit happening. So I'm so excited for that. Hopefully you are too. And I'll see you next time. Bye.